the City of Johannesburg's new Speaker, Margaret Arnolds, is promising not to tolerate abuse in council. The African Independent Congress councillor was nominated unopposed during a sitting yesterday. She now replaces Colleen Makhubele, who was fired from COPE. For more on this, we're joined this morning by ANC Regional Secretary Sasabona Manganye, joins us via our video link this morning. It's great to talk to you, sir. Thanks very much indeed for coming on. 18 months, the third council speaker. How do we get any work done in council?
Good morning and good morning to your viewers. Yes, look, we have, since we took over, of course, through our coalition of the government of local unity, this is the second speaker. And you will understand the circumstances that led to the speaker being removed as a councillor of COPE, which, of course, required us to demonstrate leadership and ensure that there is no vacuum. The former speaker was removed as a speaker by last week Thursday. On Monday, we had a new speaker. That is a demonstration of a stable coalition government, and it was beyond the control of the coalition because it was an internal COPE matter.
Yeah.
If there were no such issues, we will still have the same speaker.
Yeah. I mean, my point with that question, Sasabona, was that we're going to have a sitting today where that DA motion to dissolve the council will be heard. And that really is what the sittings, it appears, are being used for in a city that is, by all accounts, on the verge of collapsing. Should we not be using our council sittings to deal with real issues that affect the people who live in Johannesburg as opposed to constantly dealing with political power plays?
Look, if the DA wanted council to be dissolved, the right time to dissolve council, it was when the DA was struggling even to pay service providers. In fact, we took over this municipality under the verge of collapse, which was under the DA, and I'm shocked that now that we took over, we are stabilizing the municipality. That is when the DA is thinking about collapsing the municipality. They did not even come to the council meeting when they were part of WIPAR that planned for this council meeting on Friday. So their action was more of an action that waste state resources that they claim that, convening this council was a waste of state resources. Why did they not indicate on time so that when the planning is done, we know we minus the councillors of the DA and focus on those that confirm to be coming. So they are just being hypocritic because for them, there must not be any government for as long as they are not in government. And for me, the issue of dissolving council is informed by that fact that because they are out of power, then there must not be anyone that must be in power.
We're in election season now, Sasabona, and I imagine people who live in particular areas in our country, and Johannesburg will be one of a long list of them, will be looking at this unfolding. It's not the latest issue to be unfolding in the Joburg Council. Just in the city of Johannesburg alone, it's even difficult to keep track at any time of who the mayor has been over the past 5 years, right? In the past, we could say there have been 3 mayors, and we can name them all. They were in power, and they sort of worked out their terms as mayor, as an example, right? Right now, it's really difficult to do that because it has been a revolving door in various positions in council. That's certainly not the message that we want to send out to our electorate building up to 2024.
The electorate have given birth to the kind of the challenges that we are all facing. As I'm sitting here talking to you, as the African National Congress, of course, we never wished to be in a situation where we must be in government through coalition arrangement. It is the residents of Johannesburg that have said to all of us as parties, ANC, as much as we voted for you more than any other party, but we did not give you 50% plus. As a result, work with others to govern. So we are governing today based on the mandate of the city of Johannesburg. Coalitions in their nature, will have challenges because you have parties that come from different backgrounds, different ideologies that must work together. And the coalition is it's a new phenomenon in South Africa, as such as, it might have been there in KZN, in Western Cape before, but in the politics of South Africa, it's a new phenomenon. So all of us, we are still learning on how to govern within coalition and to stabilize coalition. That is why the Deputy President is leading a process of saying, how do we allow our regulations to be able to guide on how coalition should be managed to ensure that there is stability. And we believe that on the basis of such a process that is informed by the ANC National Framework on Coalition, we will be able to have regulations that will assist us to stabilize coalition. And so far in Johannesburg, there is stability within the coalition, and we will ensure that we stabilize this coalition moving forward. Of course, the ANC will always wish that we had a mayor that is coming from the ANC because we are in majority, but those are some of the issues that we will deal with as we regulate coalitions.
Some would argue it's not coalitions that are the problem, but the parties in those coalitions. Sasabona Manganye, let me thank you for your time this morning. ANC Regional Secretary joining us as we continue to unpack the revolving door of Joburg Council.